Welcome back to Choose Your Next Yes, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Mel Vandevort, and today I'm diving into the R.E.A.L.I.Z.E framework, R.E.A.L.I.Z.E. I created this framework to help you discern and to step into your God-defined purpose. So get ready to reflect, explore, assess, look for alignment, inspect signs, zero in on some actions, and execute your plans. As we unfold the layers of this framework, I hope you gain some clarity, some confidence, and some actionable steps to reclaim the woman that you've always aspired to be, ladies, and to be able to step fully into the purpose for which you were created. So let's get ready to go. I want you to embrace this time with me, and let's get started so you can say yes to your God-given gifts. Are you in a new season of your life? Are you stuck and searching for clarity so you can make a career change? Do you just need the courage to switch careers? Are you ready to follow God's plan for your career? Welcome to Choose Your Next Yes. Hi, Kindred. I'm Mel, a career transition coach, mom of grown-ups, coffee lover, and God girl. I've had a lot of big life changes, and I haven't always been clear about God's plan for me. This led to stress and anxiety and a lack of clarity and courage to make a career move. I finally started listening to God's voice to find clarity and peace and stopped being scared to make a move and achieve my career transition goals. Now, my mission is to help you learn to listen to God's voice and know when to say yes to the career you've always wanted and no to everything else. Let me show you how to clarify your purpose and find courage to pursue your personal and professional goals in your midlife and beyond. Throw down your self-doubt, dust off your dreams, Kindred. It's time to reset and refine and reclaim the woman you once aspired to be. Hello, my beautiful, marvelous midlife women. I am so glad you are here with me today. I have a little Chopin playing in the back. I've got my flavored water, and I am just ready to go. I created a framework just recently. So I took some things that I already had and I turned it into a framework that will help you and me. I really did it for myself, but I wanted to share it with you as well. That will help us as we step fully into our purpose and start that business, or in my case, I've already started the business, but really refine every step that I'm going to take moving forward in my business. Because I don't just want to have a business that's growing and thriving. I want to have a God-centered business that's growing and thriving. And it probably won't grow and thrive as well if it's not God-centered and it's not God-blessed. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the actual content for today. So R.E.A.L.I.Z.E stands for, it's an acronym for reflect, explore, assess, look, inspect, zero in, and execute. I'm also going to have a prayer for you that you can use for this acronym. And I just love the power of AI. I know some people think AI is this crazy tool that people shouldn't use necessarily, but we've had AI for a long, long time. You just didn't always know that AI was part of things that you were seeing and hearing. I had those 6 questions that I presented to you in a previous episode, those 6 questions that you can ask to know what to do in any situation and for your decision making. My Chopin keeps getting a little loud in a couple of places, so hopefully it's not too distracting if you can hear it. But I was driving down the road yesterday and I thought about those 6 questions. God brought those to my mind again. And I've been struggling to know which way to go, what to do exactly. And so he brought those in front of me again. Yes, I forget to use my own things sometimes, the things that I tell you to do. Sometimes I get busy and I forget to use them. So he brought that in front of me again. And he said, why don't you use those 6 questions to pray to me? Turn them into an acronym that fits these 6 questions. And that way it'll be easier for you to remember those 6 questions and you can pull them to mind at any time rather than just when you have them right in front of you in written form. because you guys know how bad my memory is, and I can't always recall everything. And I have so much stuff going into my head all the time. Like I am constantly listening to things, reading things, hearing things. And so I've got almost an overload and overabundance of information that I have to decipher through to get to the important things. And this is one of those things that I can't always remember all the 6 questions. I can remember some of them, just not all of them. So I thought, how about, like he said, put them into an acronym that I can use? And that's where the power of AI is so amazing. You take an idea and you put it in. I use Ruby AI, and I would love to show you how to use that as well, because it's an amazing tool. So if you want to learn how to use some AI, connect with me, because Ruby is it. It is one of those new revolutionary tools for AI. Because I can't always get my thoughts in the order that I want them in, or to a usable fashion that I want to use it. So I take my ideas, I put it in Ruby, and it spits out something that I can tweak and make my own. So through the power of Ruby AI, I created the acronym R.E.A.L.I.Z.E. R is for reflect. Reflect on what you already know about God's character and how he talks to you specifically. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." So I want you to think about a moment when you faced a tough decision and you prayed for guidance and witnessed how God's wisdom unfolded, how it aligned with your understanding of his character. This just reaffirms the importance of trusting him, ladies. So here's your action. And the actions actually align with the R.E.A.L.I.Z.E acronym as well. So the framework is twofold. So the first action that fits in the R is research. I want you to conduct some really good, thorough research on your niche, or what you think your niche is, who your target audience is, who are you talking to. Research your competitors as well so you can see what they're doing. How are they getting customers? Who are they talking to? What words are they using? And understand those foundational values and principles that resonate with your business concept. Don't change. Be authentic and make sure that you're sticking to the principles that are important to you, that you know God is telling you to stick to. E is explore. What does my heart feel called to do? Psalm 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Where do your passions and your desires align with God's purpose for you? Maybe there's a specific moment in your life where you felt some joy and you were really fulfilled while engaging in maybe a specific activity that you were doing, or maybe it's when you were pursuing a particular goal. This is going to give you an indication of the direction that's aligned with your calling. Your action step, E, is to establish your passions. What contribution do you want to make? What impact do you want to have in some big way or some small way? Define your passion. And then I want you to develop a mission statement that reflects your purpose and resonates with your audience. I have a previous episode that helps you figure out your mission, and I will link that in the show notes for you guys. A is assess. Assess the knowledge that you already have and that you can use. Proverbs 18:15 says, "The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out." Consider some of your past experiences where your knowledge played a really crucial role. Maybe it's a professional achievement or a personal challenge that you overcame. Or maybe it's a skill that you've developed along the way. I am constantly honing my skills for technology. I may be pretty good at it, but I don't know everything, and I am always getting better the more I use it. And there are things that I've forgotten. I was doing a project yesterday for my boyfriend and his mom for their insurance company, and I needed to do some stuff with Excel and a Word document. And it took me a minute because I haven't used that for a while. So I had to redefine that skill in myself just to make sure that it was exactly what we wanted the output to be. When you're proactive at using your knowledge and your skills, it's going to just do nothing but contribute to the journey toward your defined purpose, guys. Your action step is to assess your skills. Take an inventory of your existing skills, your knowledge. Just do a brain dump. Write down everything that you can do, your hard skills, your soft skills. Identify areas where you excel, and then recognize those areas where you have opportunities for growth. I have opportunities for growth in my music passion. I love playing the piano. I love playing on the praise team. I am not nearly as good as a lot of the people on that stage. So I am constantly working to refine that skill in myself. So when you're thinking about your business, this is going to lay that groundwork for building that solid foundation for your online business. L is look. Look for the alignment between what you're hearing and feeling and the knowledge, skills, passions, interests that you already have. 1 Peter 4:10 says, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. We all have skills that we can use. God gave us skills. He gave us interests and passions. He gave you specific talents, and He didn't give those to you just because He drew them out of a hat and that's what you ended up with. No, He gave them to you specifically because He knew that what He put inside of you would cultivate that. So we talked about you doing a brain dump with your hard skills, your soft skills, all of those things. Now do another brain dump and think about what you could use those skills for. How can you turn those skills into something that is a calling that you can make money at? How can you turn your passions, your interests, your skills into something usable and something that will make an impact in some way, big or small? And this is where I can help you. Connect with me and let me help you figure out what some options are for all of the skills and knowledge that you possess. I have a great way of figuring that out for you. So connect with me so we can figure it out for you. So your action step for L is to leverage alignment. Make sure that there's alignment between your core values, your skills, and the needs of your target market. So you've already done that market research. You already know who you're talking to. Now you need to make sure that you are using what you possess for the needs of your target market. Find that sweet spot where your passions align with the demands of your target audience to create that business that's authentically you, that's a good representation of who you truly are and what you truly believe in. I is for inspect. What are you seeing? What doors are opening? What are the signs that are right in front of you? Revelation 3:8 says, I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. If God wants you to do something, He's going to open doors that no one can close. And He's going to close doors that He doesn't want you to go through that no one can open. So if there is an open door in front of you, if there is something you are sure that He is wanting you to do, you are feeling that nudge, do it, because that is what He's telling you. What are some opportunities that are presenting themselves unexpectedly? I am constantly having things pop up that I didn't expect. Areas where I can grow my skills even more or connect with people who can share knowledge with me, or I can share knowledge with them. I'm telling you, networking, collaboration, it is so much an important part of what you can do to grow your own business. You know, Facebook gets a bad rap and there's a lot of junk on there, and I get tired of those pop-up ads all the time. Those things that pop up in your feed and you're just like annoyed because they're there. But because of my search patterns, I end up with things that pop up that sometimes it's actually a good thing. So this past week, last week, not this week, but last week, I participated in a 5-day challenge on funnels. And a funnel is to help you generate leads. It's to help you grow your business through a funneling system to funnel them into either your email so you can market to them that way, or they can get a freebie, whatever it is. That is what the whole 5 days was about. There were some amazing speakers on there. Jenna Kutcher was one of them. And I really like Jenna Kutcher. She's Gold Digger and not gold, but goal. And she has built an amazing business, an amazing online business. Listening to the speakers this past week and doing the work, even though I wasn't able to use the funnel system, it's called ClickFunnels, even though I wasn't able to use it completely because it was a trial and it was only for the class, I got some great ideas out of that. And I'm able to move forward and take action on those because God put that opportunity in front of me. He is refining and honing my skills. Those open doors may signify God's guidance to you, especially if it's in alignment with your principles and your values and what He wants you to do. So your action step is to investigate those opportunities. Keep an eye open for those trends that you see. Keep an eye open for some collaboration that might pop up, some networking opportunities. Put yourself out there. Take bold, imperfect action. Even if you just sit back, at least you're present. I'm also doing one this week. It's another 5-day challenge or 4-day challenge, and it's about speaking. And it's just going to help refine my message. Even though I'm not ready to be on a platform somewhere speaking like that, because I have other interests at this time, it is refining my messaging. Through all of the work I'm doing, I am refining and clarifying the message that God wants me to put out there. All of this is going to help me be more successful in my business growth. I'm a work in progress, guys. You're always a work in progress. Jenna Kutcher is a work in progress. Russell Brunson, the guy who was doing the ClickFunnels the week before, he is a work in progress. He has failed at some things, but he's been very successful at some things too. Remember, fail means first attempt in learning. It's just your first try, guys. If you fail, you tweak and you move on. It didn't work, you keep going. You try something different or you tweak it just a little bit. You course correct, you do it again until you get it right. Z is zero in on what you can take action on. James 1:22 says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. If you don't take action, you're just deceiving yourself. And you're cheating God out of what He's wanting you to do. And you're cheating others out of what He's wanting you to give to them. And you're cheating yourself out of some more learning. So if you sense maybe a specific action is needed based on your reflection and your understanding of God's words and how He speaks to you, like me taking action and clicking on that ClickFunnels challenge, this verse encourages you to translate that into meaningful, bold, imperfect actions. Your action step is to zero in on a plan. So take that clarity that you gain through your research, your investigation, and think about a plan to get ready for the next step. Define your product or service. Figure out a plan for your online presence. Figure out or develop a strategy to engage with your target audience. And that's all going to lead to E, which is execute. James 2:17 says, so also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. This verse really encourages the idea that faith is not just merely about belief, but it's also demonstrated through our actions. It aligns really well with the concept of executing those plans and taking those bold, imperfect, tangible steps to bring your vision to life in the context of starting that new business or growing a business that you may already have. I am growing my business because I've already started it. Some of you may be ready to start and you just need the courage to do so. You just need to execute. You just need to follow these steps. So your action step is to execute your plan. Launch your plan with determination and confidence. Take decisive action to implement all of those strategies. Create that content and connect with your audience or your customers or your clients. Embrace the transformative journey of starting and growing your own online business, ladies. Sometimes I wish you could see the way I record my episodes. If you are familiar with Christine Kane, I don't think she could talk if she had to sit on her hands. She constantly moves her hands. So look her up. She's an amazing Christian faith-led woman. I think her company is called Propel Women. She is amazing, but she moves her hands all the time. And I am so passionate today. My hands have not stopped moving. As a matter of fact, they're moving now, and I'm very dramatic and animated right now. With that being said, I have a prayer for you that we're going to end on. This prayer also follows the R.E.A.L.I.Z.E framework. And I will have this in the show notes for you, but I'm going to read through the prayer and then you can make it specific to you using this framework. Dear God, in this moment of reflection, I acknowledge your divine character and the ways you communicate with me. Open my heart to recognize your presence and guidance in my life. Reveal to me the calling of my heart, the purpose you've planted within me. Help me to understand the desires that align with your will, guiding me toward the fulfilling of your plans. Grant me wisdom to assess the knowledge and the skills that you've blessed me with, Lord. Show me how to use these gifts to serve your purpose and serve others. Guide me to discern where there's alignment between what I sense in my heart and the capabilities you've entrusted me with. Light the path where my passions, skills, and purpose meet. Open my eyes to the signs and the opportunities that you present to me and help me recognize those and help me recognize the doors that you are opening and the paths that you desire me to walk on. Empower me to take intentional steps, bold, intentional, imperfect steps, Lord, toward your purpose. Give me the courage to act on the insights gained through reflection, aligning my actions with your divine plan. I trust that you, Lord, will guide me through this process of realization. Amen. I feel so close to you guys today. I feel so inspired by you and for you. I am so excited for the possibilities that are just right in front of you, just waiting for you to take action on. Ladies, don't sit there and not take bold action. It doesn't have to be perfect. You hear me every day mess up when I am talking to you. I still do it. Nothing is perfect, and you grow and things get refined and things become beautiful through the process. You are beautiful. You just have to believe in yourself and take that action step. If you're ready to take action and start that business, that online business that you have dreamed of, then reach out to me. I have a clarity session link in the show notes. Click on that. Let's get you started. Think where you can be 1 year from today and think where you won't be if you don't take action. It's that first step. And that first step is a free call with me. It will literally take you 30 seconds to go in and choose a date and time that works for you so we can chat. It's free. You can't get better than that. Free. F-R-E-E. Free. You remember that commercial a long time ago? Free, 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 free. It's free, ladies. So connect with me. What's the worst that can happen? You and I have a great chat for 15 or 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes, and then you go on with your day. But what if our chat leads you to some clarity that you need to get started on that business of your dreams? If you're tired of getting up every day and going to a job that is not fulfilling you anymore, and you know that God is telling you to do something more, something else, then you cannot wait because you're cheating yourself, you're cheating those who are waiting on you, and you are cheating God out of the use of the tools, the skills, the passions, the interests, the talents that He has given you. So do not wait any longer. Take that action today. I love you. I will see you back here next week. Bye-bye.